Charlie is so cute. I can't even. You just want to take your cheeks and pinch them so hard, like terribly hard. Oh, you know what that means? Get to work. That means get to work. Get to work. Yeah. Nothing. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna move over there.
Down at that side.
Yeah, but I'm leaving back there. Oh wait, you guys are gonna sit? Where are you gonna sit? All right. Look at that. Okay. A little fuzzy. Okay. So I'm gonna do the test. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. The final match of the Clash, Cincinnati, Ohio. Day 3, Game 2. You did what? Maybe.
Go out this door.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Yes. All right. Good. What's up with that? Do a little. All right. All right. Thank you. All right, Game 3, final matchup for the Clash, Cincinnati, Ohio. The opponent for today, Cincy Swish. We had a schedule change yesterday. We were initially scheduled to meet the Bay State Jaguars out of Massachusetts, but they had a plane to catch, so they couldn't hang around. So we got a local team, Cincy Swish. They'll be in silver and Carolina blue. And the girls, 3N girls, changed their uniforms from the previous game. If you caught that one, that was our first defeat just about an hour ago. But now we're in blue tops, blue bottoms. Taking the tip will be Zoe. And it goes to Cincy Swish, who starts out with possession. And quickly, the defense of Shelby makes the girl go over and back. So a turnover to get things started. Audrey has it at the top. From the top. Calls out the play, gets it outside now to Shelby. Shelby goes right, gets it inside to Zoe. Zoe turns, Zoe goes left. Zoe throws it in and quickly gets the first bucket of the game. 20 seconds in, 3N up 2-0. Now, Cincy Swish moves up the court. Guarded out there by Audrey. Tipped out there by Dylan. It's going to stay with Swish. .5 halves now stolen there by Charlie Knowles. She gets it quickly to Shelby. Shelby goes and hands it off to Audrey. He throws it in for the second bucket of the game, 4-0. And we're just a few ticks over 15 minutes left in the first half. Swish gets it across. She looks for 2-3, but she doesn't. She gives it instead to Shelby to get the steal. And now Audrey brings it quickly to Charlie. From the outside, she penetrates, goes up, takes baseline and scores. 6-0 quickly, and we're just a little over a minute into this one. And Zoe gets her steal. Through right to Zoe. Zoe gets it over to Shelby. Turns left. Shelby throws it in for her first bucket, and now it's 8-0. Timeout, Cincy Swish. 14-25. 8-0, 3 in. From the timeout, Swish brings it in. Get it across center court, and the press is back on. Audrey at the top with Dylan now, and they get it around. There's her first shot attempt. Falling on the ground is Dylan, and Swish is on the board with her jumper. Now, Audrey from the top. Gets it out to Zoe. She's from the top. Zoe goes left. Gets the ball stolen there by number 12 for Swish. Swish comes out of the timeout, getting their first bucket and the first steal. That was kicked by 3N. So Swish gets it, tipped there by Audrey. She gets the steal, gets it all the way up to Dylan. Dylan's gonna go in, stop, and score. 10-2. 3N. Zoe guards out from the outside and it goes right into the hands of Shelby, but she was on the line and will stay with Swish. Quick sub for Swish. So also on the line with Swish, so it's going to go back to 3N. Audrey walks it up. We're at Princeton High School, Cincinnati, Ohio. Zoe from the top. Hands it off to Charlie. Charlie on the outside. Goes left and hands it off to Dylan. Now Dylan at the top. Dylan almost loses the handle, but gets it to Shelby, who penetrates. Passes it inside to Zoe. Going to stay with 3N. Checking into the game now is Kate and Molly, taking the seat of Dylan and Audrey. Shelby to inbound. She gets it outside to Kate, back inside, but goes to the other team. I think Kate was trying to get it right back to Shelby, who just inbounded the pass, but it goes in the other team. So now, 3N on the trap defense causes a turnover. She traveled. Now Charlie at the point, brings it across, swings it outside to Molly. Screened by Zoe. High-low works perfectly, and Zoe finishes easily for the bucket. 12.5 to go in the first. 12-2, 3N. Now, Charlie almost got a paw on that. Stays with the Swish. Swish gets tied up. Inside now. All the way in the pocket 3. That's an air ball. Rebound Zoe. She's going to race up the court herself. She's going to hand it off to Charlie on the outside. Charlie looks to go baseline. She does. I'm going to say number 12 gets called to the reach. So that's her first foul. Shelby to inbound. Inside now to Zoe. Puts it up and scores the bucket. Don't think they have the size here on Cincy Swish to compete with our bigs, so we might need to exploit that. 14-2, under 12 in the first. Zoe steps into the pass. Zoe's going to go all the way up. Zoe's going to finish and score. 11:39, 16-2, 3N. steal and the bucket for Zoe. Is her second already. Steal, that is. And she grabs another one. She's going to race. She's got a girl behind her, but she backs it out of the three. Hands it off to Charlie on the outside now. Charlie goes inside. Euro steps in. Misses her shot. Good look. Penetrating drive by Charlie, but the ball didn't agree with the shot. We're under 11. Shelby guards out in front. Said she stepped on the line there, so it's another turnover. Defense by Shelby. Cincy Swish brings 2 in. Outside now, Molly has it. Thought about penetrating, but she's gonna move around. Stops her dribble. That's a 3 from Zoe. Stepped right into the 3 and nothing but net. Zoe has a nice little start here. Swish gets a shot off. No go, but they get the rebound underneath and they throw it. And stay with Swish. It's another 3. That's up. That's off. Rebound. Zoe has it, and she comes out of it. Hands it off to Charlie. Charlie has it now. Outside to Molly. She steps into a 3. That's in. (22-2) here. We're just under 10 in the first half. It's going to be Kate on the foul. Stepping back into the game now for 3N. Dylan and Audrey taking a seat as Zoe and Shelby. Charlie guards out front. Now Audrey. Blocked by Dylan, but she gets the rebound. And there's a fight for it. I think that'll be a jump ball. That should be 3N's ball, and it is. Cincy Swish won the tip. We're under 9, 22-2, 3N. Molly steps into another 3, and she hits that one. But 25-2, 8:39 to go. Off, rebound, blocked by Dylan. It goes out. It's going to stay with Swish. The ball rolls out of the gym. .26 to go. Inbounds tip there by Dylan. Dylan picks up the foul there. She'll shoot 2. She gets them both. 25-4 now. Charlie has it. Races up the court. Charlie looking to get it outside now to Audrey. She goes back to the top. Dylan comes and sets a screen. Audrey goes in and finishes. Just a tick above 8 minutes left in the first half. 27-4, 3N. Blocked by Dylan, right into the hands of Molly. Molly races up the court. Dribble, bounce pass to Charlie. He throws it around, doesn't go in. Rebound, Cincy Swish. Now outside. Cincy Swish penetrates. She gets fouled. She misses. She's going to shoot too. One of two. Gives Cincy Swish 5. Now Kate has it on the outside. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie goes right with it. Coming up the set of screen is Dylan, which gets in Charlie's way. Gonna do it over again. And this time Charlie has it. They're gonna penetrate, kick it out. They're gonna say offensive foul. Charlie picks that up. I think she hit her head. Couple subs now for 3N. We're under 7. And tying it up there is Audrey. It's going to be possession. Stay with Cincy Swish. On the floor for 3N, Audrey, Zoe, Kate, Shelby, and Dylan. Shot is off. Rebound. She grabbed it, but she was on the line. It'll be 3N ball. 27-5, 6:15 to go in the first half. Audrey has it on the outside, goes left, gets it to Zoe at the top. Zoe goes to hand it off to Shelby. Shelby now has it. Shelby hands it off to Dylan, who goes left. Dylan's going to take it in. Dylan's going to go up and score. Nice job, Dylan, for the bucket. Under 6, 29-5, 3N. That's a 3. That's a 2. She was on the line, didn't go in. Rebound Shelby. Now Audrey has it. Quickly now up to Kate. Kate goes one bounce and puts it in for the transition bucket. Kate's on the board with 31-5. Tipped there by Audrey, who gets another steal quickly up to Kate. Kate's going to race down the ball. She's going to go up, shoot it, and score. Another transition bucket for 3N. And number 15 gets 2 quick buckets to move the lead to 28. Just above 5 minutes in the first half now. Kate guards on the outside. Inside, Zoe's going to guard that. Kick it out. That's a 2. That's off. Rebound. Cincy Swish has it on the outside. Inside now, poked away. Audrey picks up the loose ball and gets it up to Dylan, who's going to finish again, go up with it, and finish. Transition baskets. Pushes the lead to 30 now. 4.5 to go in the first half. Tipped there by Audrey, but it stays with Swish. Kicked there by Kate. It's going to stay with Swish. 2 subs now for Cincy Swish. Shot goes off. Chased down the rebound. It's going to. It went off on Dylan. Cincy Swish keeps possession. We're under 4. Inbounds, stolen by Audrey. She's going to roll it up to Kate. Tries to pick it up. She She does. Gets it outside to Shelby now. Zoe almost thought about a three. Zoe's going to kick it back out. Audrey shoots a three. That's off. Rebound. Swish. Tip there, but into the hands of Swish. They race up the court. We're at 3.5 to go in the first half now. Almost kicked by Audrey. Inside. Guarded there. Trying to get it to the elbow. Tip there by Dylan's going to pick up her second foul. On the floor, 2 subs check in for 3 in. That's Molly and Charlie taking a seat as Kate and Dylan. We're under 3 minutes to go. The clock continues to run. 35-5 is the score. Inbounds now to Swish. It's stolen by Audrey, who gets it to Shelby. Shelby races in. Shelby's going to go up. She's going to finish, and there's a nice bucket by Shelby. She has a couple of buckets already in the first half. We're under 3. Cincy Swish brings it back up the court. At the free throw line, they keep moving the ball around. That's a 2. It's off. But the rebound and the bucket and the foul, I think they gave that one to Molly. The 3-point play attempt for number 2 for Cincy Swish. Goes off, rebound, Swish. Swish now has it. They go outside, guarded there by Charlie. Outside, still guarded by Charlie. Back to the top, Audrey's in her face, thought about kicking the ball. She missed it, but it gets tipped there, stays with Swish. Inside, tipped by Zoe right into the hands of Molly. Molly races up the court now. Molly looks to go left with it. Molly wants to take it, but she kicks it out to Charlie instead. Charlie penetrates the baseline, goes back, steps outside to Audrey. Audrey goes between her legs now. Audrey's in the backcourt, looking to get rid of it. Girl in front of her is giving her some good defense inside now to Zoe. Zoe gets a tip. Zoe goes right. Zoe spins left. Zoe goes left and gets fouled. So Zoe's going to shoot 2. First. Quick sub for Cincy Swish. Misses the second. The rebound was Cincy Swish at 1:36 left until halftime. 38-7. 3N up comfortably now. The shot is off. Rebound goes to Zoe, but she gets it knocked out of her hand. Stay with 3N. Audrey from the top gets it outside to Charlie, who now goes in. Goes back outside the 3. She's guarded there by number 12, Cincy Swish. Zoe comes out to set up the pick. She does. Charlie takes it. Charlie gets rid of it outside to Shelby. Gives it to Audrey, who shoots a 3, and that's in. That's a 3. We're under a minute. 41-7, 3N. Moving the ball around now. That goes behind the backcourt, so it's going to be a turnover. .30 seconds on the clock. It's going to stay with Swish. They say they tipped the ball. So they have it with 30 seconds left. That's kicked, so that's going to stay with Swish. .23 seconds on the clock. Outside, Audrey guarding that. Swish looks to get it inside. They keep it outside. They got 15 seconds on the clock. Audrey guards her at the top. And that's kicked. That's not kicked. Gets it in the hands of Zoe. Gets it up to Molly. Molly kicks it out. Moves it around. And at the buzzer, Shelby's shot hits the rim, so no basket there. It's going to be halftime. 41-7. 3N. Just a minute for the halftime. And we'll be back for the second half. taking the floor for the second half for 3N. Zoe, Molly, Dylan, Charlie, and Kate. Possession will be 3N. Kate's it inbound, and she finds Charlie at the backside of the court. Charlie walks it across. Goes to the right, gets it over to Zoe at the top. Zoe goes left with it. Zoe's going to stop. She's going to shoot. She's going to get it in and score. Cheers from the bench for Zoe's bucket to open up the second half. 43-7, 3N. Ball kicks around. It goes in the hands of Charlie. She's on the ground. She bounces, but then it's going to get tied up. They're going to say jump ball. Possession will be Swish. Just under 15-20 in the second half. Now Swish comes out. 3N on defense. 3N guarding there is Dylan. That ball is off. Rebound Zoe. She goes right with it. She's going to keep it and get it over to Kate. Kate has it now. Kate gets it up to Molly, who gets it inside quickly to Dylan. Nice pass by Molly. I think Dylan called her for that. And Molly said, I see you. And she got her. Nice laser pass. And Dylan finished easily. 45-7, 3N. They're going to call Zoe for that. I think that's her first. She's going to shoot 2. Second, gets the 8th point for Cincinnati Swish. Now, Charlie has it on the outside. Zoe comes to set a screen. She does. Charlie takes it. Charlie loses it, but gets it outside to Molly. Molly steps into a 3, and that's off. Rebound, Swish. Swish has it. Swish comes up the court. Guarded there by Kate. Now inside at the free throw line. Back outside. Swish looking to get rid of it. They're at the top of the key now. They pass it. Almost kicked by Charlie. Penetrating drive is blocked by Zoe. And stays with Swish. Now Charlie on the outside. Trying to get the ball back. Guarded outside by Charlie. Charlie tips it right into the hands of Zoe, who 31 on the ground. They're going to say jump ball. It's going to be 3N possession. Checking back into the game now for 3N is Audrey. And it looks like Kate, Shelby, Dylan, and Molly are on the floor. Taking a seat is Zoe and Charlie. Dylan at the top. Dylan goes right with it. Dylan kicks it out to Shelby, who gets it inside to Molly, who looks to get a shot. She does, but she gets fouled, so she'll shoot 2. Hit the ground kind of hard, but it's fine. It's the first. Clock's ticking at 12.5 to go. And 4 subs come in for Cincy Swish. The score 46-8. Molly to shoot her second free throw. She was 10 for 10 in game 1 in a heartbreaking loss, so a little unfair for Cincy Swish because these girls look pretty pissed and angry. So Cincy Swish is going to get the remnants of that frustration, and they should be upset. That was a game they could have won, should have won, but didn't win. And now they're kind of making a statement here. Now that was a foul. I think they gave that to Dylan on the push. They get 6 fouls in this showcase, so I don't think we're going to look at foul trouble today in this game. Now tipped away from Audrey. Racing down to get the ball is Molly. She goes up, and she loses the ball, but it gets in the hands of Audrey. Now Audrey on the outside. Audrey thinking about going. She goes left. Audrey's going to step into it at the free throw line and make it. Audrey looks really loose and relaxed and just swish that last one from the free throw line. Now on defense, Cincy Swish trying to not turn it over, but they do. Dylan comes out with it. Dylan's going to have it. Dylan's going to stop him. And that was a nice move by Dylan. Kind of stutter step and finished with a nice left hand and the steal. So we're under 11 here, 51-8. And that's kicked by Audrey, so it's going to stay with Swish. Timeout, Cincy Swish, 10:45. All right, coming out of the timeout. $10:45 on the clock. 51-8 is the score. On the floor for 3 in is Charlie, Zoe, Audrey, Shelby, and Dylan. Dylan just had a nice breakaway steal and bucket with the stutter step. Cincy Swish calls the timeout, and they'll inbound now. Fix the camera here. Guarded out front is Charlie. Charlie's giving her the business, but she gets rid of it. Now Audrey guards it. Audrey gives the defense now at the top. Now Dylan guards. Back to Audrey at the top. Now Shelby on the outside guards. They give it on the outside there, but they give it right in front of the camera. They lose the possession in the hands of Audrey, who races up the court. Audrey has it on the outside and hands it off to Charlie. Charlie at the top. Charlie behind her back and sets up the offense. Now inside to Zoe at the free throw line. Zoe throws it all the way up to Charlie. Got thrown away, but it's a kick ball. So possession is Swish. Swish has it on the outside, guarded there by Zoe. Zoe's going to let her go in and get blocked. The block went on the line, so it's going to stay with Swish. 9.5 to go. Inbound, Swish gets it right in front of the basket, and that foul, they say Dylan hit her on the arm, so she'll shoot 2. That's number 3 for Swish. That's Dylan's second or third. She gets the first. Quick sub now for Swish. We played this team, or a Cincy Swish team, a couple years ago down here. And the rebound on the miss goes to Zoe. Now Zoe brings it up herself. Zoe dribbles, gets it across the court. Hands it off to Charlie on the outside. Now stepping into a 3 is Audrey. She misses that. She's going to want that one back. Now, Shelby guarding on the outside. The girl that just came in for Swish. And didn't step out there. She gets it and turns it right over into the hands of Dylan. Now, coming up the court is Charlie. She goes left. Charlie throws it up and gets fouled. Charlie will shoot 2 there. Just above 8 minutes left in this one. The younger Korean girls are getting ready. I think they play right after this game, the 2030s. Checking back into the game now for 3N is Molly. She comes in for Dylan. It looks like Kate's going to come in for Charlie, but Charlie's shooting her second free throw. And she misses. So, rebound Swish. Kate's going to have to wait to come in. Just under 8 minutes to go here. 51-9. 3N. Up big in the final game of the clash, Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, straight up block by Zoe. That's how you do it. Just get straight up and make it difficult. So Zoe gets another block. Audrey has it at the top of the key. Now, outside to Molly. Molly looks to take a screen from Zoe. Molly loses control. They're going to say she got pushed by number 0. Checking into the game now for Charlie is Kate. 7 minutes left. 51-9. Audrey has it, bringing it across. Audrey goes behind her back. Shovels it over to Zoe, who's at the 3. Zoe's looking to get it inside to Shelby. Zoe takes it herself, spins, loses the handle, and gets blocked herself. So we lost the handle on that when she tried to get cute in the paint. Now, Cincy Swish comes back. 6.5 to go. Kate guards on the outside, and she throws it right over to Audrey, who just lays it in on the easy pick. And bucket. 53-9. Cincy Swish has it. 6:18 to go. Now Molly guards on the outside. That's thrown away. It's going to be 3N's ball. Kate's an inbound. Gets it to Audrey. 6 minutes left. Audrey has it at the top. Gets it to Shelby. Shelby at the elbow. Shelby gets it back to Audrey, who's at the 3-point line. Audrey's getting guarded there as well. Gets it over to Zoe. Zoe has it outside the 3-pointer. Zoe gets it out to Kate now. Kate has it. Gets it inside, but gets lost. And it looks like they're going to say Shelby grabbed her when she got the steal. So the foul is on the floor. Possession Swish, and they have 4 subs coming in right now. 5.5 to go. 53-9, 3N. Now, Swish from the top. Loses the handle, but gets it right back. Screen is set. Audrey beats the screen, but they're going to say over and back. So turnover goes back to 3N. On the floor for 3N, Charlie, Molly, Dylan, Audrey, and Kate. Now, Charlie at the top tries to get into Dylan, but it gets poked away. Dylan races and gets it back. Charlie now has it. Charlie trying to shake the defender, gets it out to Molly. Molly on the outside. Molly goes right, goes in the paint, swishes, gets fouled, and she's going to go back to the line. She has been at the line a ton of times today, because she just keeps driving the basket and getting the foul. That is her first miss, I believe, all weekend. So she's human at the line. 4 minutes, running clock. Molly looking to get her the back end of the 2, and she does. 54-9, 3N. Now 3N on defense. Kate guarding from the top. Outside. Zoom in now. Overthrown, but saved into the hands of Audrey. Audrey has it, looking to push the pace. She comes into the paint, goes left, and finishes. Now, Cincy Swish on the outside, guarded by Kate. Screen set, Charlie beats it. Charlie's still in front of her. The inbound pass goes out, so it's going to be a turnover. Quick sub for Cincy Swish. Audrey gets it into Dylan, gets it right back to Audrey. 3 minutes left in this one. Close out the clash showcase. Dylan has it from the top. Dylan goes left and hands it off to Charlie. Charlie now penetrates, spins, loses her fit, but steps into a 2, misses. Rebound Swish. Swish comes up quickly up the court now. Guarded outside by Charlie. Tipped by Audrey, but it gets in the hands of the guard for Swish. Tipped again by Audrey. This time it gets into Molly's hands. So now Molly has it with a girl in her face. Molly gets it across. Molly keeps it. Molly kicks it out to Audrey, who steps. Oh, thought she was going to shoot that, but instead she dribbles in. She throws up a runner and goes in. Outside now, guarded by Kate and Charlie. Kicked there by the Swish big. On the floor is Audrey. Throws it out. Yep. It's going to say 3N ball. A couple subs here for 3N. Under 2 minutes to go. We have Zoe checking back in with Shelby. Audrey takes a seat with Molly. 1:40 to go in a 58-9 final game here. Outside, Shelby looks to do something with it. She takes a screen by Dylan, and now Kate looks to get it inside. She gets it out to Charlie, gets pushed. No call. Now Charlie keeps it, but they're going to say foul on number 12 for the push. Shelby gets it into Charlie on the backcourt. Charlie has it. Gets it across with the girl in her face. Zoe comes out to get a screen. She beats the screen. Charlie takes it. Charlie gets another foul by the same girl and fell on the ground. She looks okay. We're under a minute. Inbound for Shelby. Looks like they're going to try to get it in all the way to Charlie. Charlie has it now. Gets held. Dylan gets the ball, throws it up, and scores. She had two girls draped on her and still managed to get the shot in. Nice job, Dylan. 30 seconds left in this one. 60-9. Now, 3N. Guarding out there is Kate. Zoe comes around. Tip there. Into the hands of Charlie. Charlie races up. This might be the last basket here. Charlie goes, gets pushed. And I don't know how that went in, but it went in. Well done, Charlie. With 10 seconds now. Here comes Swish, trying to get the double digits. And they do, right at the buzzer. So that's it. Final score in the final game of the clash. 3N 62. Cincy Swish 11. Safe travels home. Catch us next time. I believe our next tournament will be in Chicago in 2 weeks. We'll see you then. Hope you enjoyed it.